action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got OG Anunoby. Dosunmu is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Jones in at the 4 spot. And for Philadelphia, they've got Anthony Davis. Williamson out there with Pippen. Then there's Carter. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard. Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
Now, here's Pippen. To the paint, here's Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy. But Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injuries, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Jones, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Pippen. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Davis, and what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Porter. Fires the 3. And they recover it. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
That free throw, no good. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league. Was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing.
Now, here's Cunningham. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Anunoby. Front past the arc. Drills it from outside.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Cunningham. Carter inside the three-point line. Rebound, Malone.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Dosunmu, the pass to Porter. And no good that time.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
It's Pippen with the drive. A shot that time, not on target. Good D by Anunoby. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Dosumu. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Porter passes to Anunoby. Cleveland moving it around. Bucket is good.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Carter looking around. It's Pippen on the wing. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Shoots it up. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Outside, Davis. He dishes it to Carter. Kicks it out to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Carter against Porter. The 76ers with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Anunoby, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Banchero's checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Seth Curry in for Scottie Pippen. Davis is checked in for the Cavaliers.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Now here's Curry. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Dosunmu. And here's Malone. Outside, Porter. Dosunmu, the pass to Malone. Davis kicks to Porter. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Dosunmu. Malone. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Curry. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. The 76ers again can't hit it. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Dosunmu. Davis inside, guarded by Malone. Connaughton against Carter. And there's the pass to Banchero. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And he's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Back to Ingram. Pass to Anunoby. Connaughton against Carter. Unloads from 13. And it's Connaughton missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
76ers foul. Anthony Davis.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
3rd team foul.
That's good from Anunoby.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Now, here's Hampton. Pass to Garza. Yep, that one goes.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Kuzma against Connaughton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Malone's shot, good. Malone's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And no good. Trying to use the glass. A big-time effort for OG Anunoby, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back right after this.
Here come your Philadelphia 76ers, TNT.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Malone is out there with Jones. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Ingram in at the shooting guard position. Now here is Carter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hampton misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Here's Ingram. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Here is Carter. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Passes it to Dosunmu. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Carter for three. Porter pulls it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's Dan Carroll. That one drops for him.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Dan Carroll's making, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Davis is checked in for Cleveland. quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Porter. There's the pass to Dosunmu. Pulls up. Porter, no luck. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. A 12-point game. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Now, here's Cunningham and Carroll.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Outside Porter. Pass to Davis from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Hampton with the ball. Jones covering.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Here's Davis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the two.
Here's Dosunmu. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Porter finds Anunoby. Here's Dosunmu. Porter passes to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Porter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The 76ers trail by 7. Inside. They swipe it. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Williamson. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside, Davis passes it to Jones. Porter kicks to Davis. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Porter with the steal. The pass to Dosunmu. Free throw line jump shot. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Williamson trying to free himself up. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 10 points in the game. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Philadelphia. Seth Curry comes in for Hampton.
Minutes remaining in the first half.
Dishes to Davis. Connaughton against Curry. Fires for 3. And it's Connaughton missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Kuzma finds Cunningham. There's a minute 34 left in the first half. And there's Banchero on the assist by Cunningham. And now just a 3-point Cavalier lead. Pass to Connaughton. And here is Anunoby. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Williamson in the post. He's guarded by Anunoby.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
59 seconds left now here in the second. Back to Davis for 3. And Carroll grabs the board. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kuzma can't get it to go. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Pelicans. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Jones in the post, and then Jones with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Cunningham outside. Curry passes it to Williamson. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, give us your take.
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this stage.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I were drawing up the second half plan. Keep working into the posts, and you got to win that physical battle.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Here they come. Nice round of applause.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then there's Davis, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Williamson in the post. Working on Jones. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And here is Dosunmu. Kicks it out to Malone. On the wing, Anunoby. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for Philadelphia. Cunningham outside. Williamson trying to free himself up. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And the basket by Jones.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williamson finds Davis. Shoots over Dosunmu. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost. Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Curry.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
To Ingram, takes a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Cunningham's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now here's Jones. He has 7. Anunoby has the open look. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 10 points for OG Anunoby. Cunningham looking it over. Driving to the basket. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Some changes for Philadelphia. Pippen comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Carter in for Seth Curry. A switch here also for Cleveland. Porter's checked in. Cavaliers leading. To the wing right side. To the inside. And Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility. Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
Now here's Ingram. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
Vince Carter picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Ingram. Both free throws good for Ingram.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
For Philadelphia. And your Sixers youth dancing.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Banchero's checked in for Williamson. And it's Hampton for Cunningham. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here is Ingram. Vince Carter getting it to go from deep. 6 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Jones dishes to Ingram. Over Hampton. And another miss by Cleveland. The 76ers trail. Kicks to Davis. There's the dish to Banchero. Back to Davis. Malone with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Dosunmu's shot is good. Let's look at the energy. Stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Pippen. Nice D from Malone. Porter with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Ingram outside. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the third. Jones finds Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Down low, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
A terrific leaper with incredible height. Davis is a dunk machine.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
Here comes the T-shirt. On your feet. Let us know you want one, everybody.
And the 76ers with some changes. Cars is checked in, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Hampton. Carter comes in with the double team. Jones kicks to Connaughton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's Porter outside. Connects from three-point range. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
And you already see the great range. A calling card of Porter's, even back in high school, shot 47% as a senior.
Now here's Fournier. Outside for Pippen. Shoots a 3. It's not going to go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Pippen against Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. Cavaliers making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. The 76ers trail by 4. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Carter outside. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Porter inside. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia. You're watching 2K Sports.
39.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. A chance here to get a quick injury report. For an update on Moses Malone's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I got an update from the Cavaliers head athletic trainer. He told me that taking a look at him, it looks like it's only a sore wrist. Obviously, they can't afford to lose him. This would be devastating for this team. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Dosumu. OG Anunoby is out there at Malone. And there's Davis. And it's Connaughton in at the three, the small forward. Now here is Carter. Following the miss by Moses Malone. And good that time.
Good defensive effort, but against Carter, it's not enough. He's just too explosive.
Cavaliers leading. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Now, here's Anunoby. Malone finds Anunoby. They get it back. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And Malone, really, he just got a nose for the basketball. Superb at just kind of creating some space there to get those rebounds.
Anthony Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And then for Cleveland, Jones comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Davis. The 76ers trail by 5. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Davis, the pass to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. And it's Pippen in the corner. Outside Carter. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Anunoby's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Cunningham following the score by Cleveland. Carter kicks to Davis. It's stolen by Jones. In the corner, it's Ingram. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
And working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
And the 76ers call time here.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Banchero's checked in for Williamson. Seth Curry comes in for Pippen. And it's Hampton for Cunningham. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. First one falls for
R.J. Hampton taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the strike. Ingram drawing the double team. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Anunoby finds Malone. Back to Anunoby. Cleveland moving the ball around. Outside Malone. Pocket 6. To the left side wing. Hampton on the double team. And it's denied. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. To the right side. And Carter has it in the corner. He feeds it to Davis. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Dosunmu. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Jones. And Vince Carter pulls it down. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the 76ers. Trailing here by 8. It's Curry outside, and Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Powered down with both hands.
I tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Cavaliers foul. Ty Jones. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for your Sixers.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2.
And so he hits both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Cleveland leading by 8. Here's Dosunmu. Now Anunoby. Jones finds Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dosunmu. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Now here's Hampton. Tight defense on him. It's stolen by Jones. And here is Dosunmu. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 1st personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Ayo Dosunmu. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. And some changes here for the 76ers. Zion Williamson's checked in for Banchero. Pippen comes in for Curry. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for R.J. Hampton. Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now here's Dosunmu. Passes to Malone. Outside Porter. Beyond the arc. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Malone's got 3 assists in the game. The 76ers trail by 15. That drive by Carter. The kick out to Cunningham. To end the run. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Dosunmu, the pass to Malone. Now Porter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD, or AD, or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Cleveland.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Moses Malone.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Cunningham passes to Williamson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Physical play from Zion, going right through the contact and getting the bucket.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Now, here's Dosunmu.
Philadelphia foul. Vince Carter. That's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Brandon Ingram taking 2 shots.
Old free throw is good for Ingram. 23 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. He hits Brown with the drive. Off target at the rim. Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Brown. Out to Taylor. Now, here's Dosunmu. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this
Too long, you return to dust. Have the cool kids don't be with us. Soak it up, take the song with us. That too long and return to dust. That too long, you return to dust. Where that UV protection around me get. We like the with my proximity get. 40 SP ever just me yeah. Neutrogena let it when they save me yeah. Supernova card, never be a star. I play guitar. Lollipop a cart full of divinity, breaking apart for your burgundy heart. Don't know my place, no I'm running on Mars. Not the cool kids, don't be with us. Soak it up, take the song with us.
If you answered 2, then enjoy the VC.
There you go, but guess what? We have some more for you. What years did Zach LaVine win the dunk contest?
Is it 2014 and 15, 2015 and 16, 2016 and 17, or 2017 and 18? I want to say the NBA All-Star Game.
Moments away, they gather at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. The Pacers taking on the 76ers. For the Pacers, playing just over 500 ball the last 10 outings, but they think they can play even better. Sixers, Pacers, it's next, right after this. What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, Cade Cunningham, the top pick in 2021, said, quote, "There's a lot of different reasons why I was picked number 1, but I think it's just who I am as a person, someone that can turn into a leader."
Thanks, Allie. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. They've got Scotty Barnes, also Karl Anthony Towns out there, and it's Rose in at the small forward position. And for Philadelphia, Davis out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Cade Cunningham, and it's Carter in at the 2. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
He's checked by Carter. And there's the rejection. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Barnes against Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
He's checked by Carter. And he converts the layup.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Vince Carter. That's his first. Personal foul. First team foul.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Jackson, the pass to Rose. About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
Scottie Pippen. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Rose, the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Cunningham passes to Carter. Back to Cunningham. Over Jackson. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Carter. Cunningham's got 6 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
He's checked by Carter. Pass to Rose. Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range.
3 points. Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Cunningham passes to Davis. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Right side Carter. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Now here's Jackson, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Out to Rose. Six to shoot. Take it away. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Left side Barnes. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Shot clock at 6. Jackson finds Towns. Up and over Carter. True on the 14-footer. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Now here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
Here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Rose, left side. Pass to Barnes. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And he stays with it. Tries again. And no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Now here's Davis. Guarded by Rose. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. The Pacers making a switch here. Pass to Jones. There's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And with more of the season behind us than ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
And that was the Philadelphia 76ers. TNT, everybody.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Simons against Curry. Pass to Hampton. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game. Offensive rebound. Right wing. Curry against Simons. It's Hampton on the wing. Goes back up. Pacers with a rebound.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Outside Jones. Back to Barnes. Knocked away. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Jones, the pass to Barnes. Curry against Simons. Jones from outside. That shot off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. To the inside, Garza. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Pacers have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Barnes. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That's his first.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender guy.
Springer, he's checked in for Garza. The Pacers also with a sub. Alvarado's checked in for Jones. The Sixers trailing. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Springer. Outside Curry. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Banchero. Oh, and Towns with the block. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Curry for 3. That shot is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Pacers leading by just 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Indiana leading. On the floor for Indiana. Fournier covering. That's tipped. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Towns has got 6.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
The kick out to Fournier. Williamson right side. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. From deep, Rose. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Now here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Jackson after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Fournier covering. Lets it go. And he hits the jumper for 2. 6 points for him.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Outside Carter. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Rose. Now Jackson. He's watched by Cunningham. Offensive board. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Pacers lead by 4.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste. You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pacers. The Pacers making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
At the line for Philadelphia.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Now here's Williamson. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Counted from distance.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Ben Carroll. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Making sure of it. A two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Indiana has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Lets it fly. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. He's got 11.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Substitution for your 76ers. Anthony Davis.
The 76ers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Cunningham against Jackson. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Hampton's checked in.
Coming out to the floor for your Sixers. R.J. Hampton.
Pass to Ben Carroll.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Simons is checked in for Rose.
That's his second personal foul. Third team.
Now off the inbound. Carter, good.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it out.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Back to Jackson. Simons outside. Clock at 5. And they'll get another chance. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
The Pacers shooting 42% in the second quarter. On the wing, Simons. And it's blocked by Davis. They recover it. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Pass to Pippen. He tries the 3. He's off on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. They host the Pistons after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Hampton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Carter from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 1:21 left in the first half.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Jones, he's checked in for Indiana.
Pacers substitution.
There's a minute 17 left in the first half. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Indiana has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. He's checked by Carter. Rebounded by Pippen. The 76ers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. So they take the lead. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Jones, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Hampton, defended by Jones. The 3 from Banchero. He can't get it to go. The Pacers shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Pass to Simons. Out left to the wing. And he can't get that one.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And how about a big round of applause for your Sixers youth.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
You have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second half. But tonight, they've been key. The coaching.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Now the Pacers with it. Zion Williamson out there with Davis. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Cunningham. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Got a piece of it. Towns against Davis. Pass to Banchero. This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall. So Indiana will take it the other way. Inside. The finish! And it's Towns with the power finish.
And just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Greg, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Carter, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Jackson can't get it to go.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Jackson outside. He's checked by Carter. To the paint. Here's Barnes, and the layup falls. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Cunningham against Jackson. It's Cunningham with a drive. On the wing, Davis. Back to Cunningham. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Pass to Towns. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. There's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Both teams will make substitutions, and he can't hit the second.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
The kick out, Curry. Stolen by Jackson. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Count the basket.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one could make a big difference.
Cunningham passes to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Rose. And they pick up 2. And now it's a 4-point Indiana lead.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Cunningham passes to Carter. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Back to Cunningham. The 3 from Curry. The Sixers with another miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
They grabbed their own miss. Shot's good by Towns.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possessions so he can take it right back up.
To end the run. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his 4th personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia,
And he makes a first. And some changes here for the 76ers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Garza. Zion Williamson comes in for Kuzma. And it's Springer in for Carter. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Davis on the double team. Simons finds Towns. On target from range. Towns has got 13.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Kicks it out to Williamson. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
For Philadelphia, they've got 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Williamson, no good on the shot. Good D by Rose. Pass to Simons. Towns with the ball. Clock at 6. Here's Alvarado. Let's go with a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now to the middle. Cunningham outside. Back to Davis. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Alvarado, covered by Williamson. Simons outside. A minute 29 left in the third.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Alvarado. He's watched by Cunningham. Simons outside. 3-pointer. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Sixers trailing. Curry passes to Davis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Davis has got his 2nd basket.
Defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact line, just with ease, just with authority.
There's Simons with a 3. He buries it from 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Springer. He's covered by Simons. Kicks it out to Williamson. Wide open. No good off the back of the rim.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And there's the lob. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
5 ticks left in the third. Here's Cunningham. And he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And the 76ers shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Tyus Jones is out there with Barnes. And it's Rose in at the 3 slot.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane. They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And the Pacers making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Good on both. And the Pacers with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Rose. Rebounded by Kuzma.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Pass to Pippen. He puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. In transition, here come the Pacers. Barnes, it's good.
Great run out and the pass right on target. Outstanding transition offense.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Hampton.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Pass to Jackson. The three-pointer off the mark. It's stolen by Barnes. Now the Pacers on the move.
76ers foul. R.J. Hampton. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Jackson. Rose outside. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Towns. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Pacers ball.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Jackson gets the bucket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers. Curry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And that one falls for Towns. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Curry with it, picked up by Rose. Here's Pippen. The kick out, Curry. Pass to Pippen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
A little quiet. Can we bring it up a notch? Can I hear everybody get loud? Here come your Philadelphia 76ers TNT, everybody.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Sixers. Cunningham comes in for Curry. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Cunningham against Jackson. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Rose against Cunningham. And And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The 76ers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Cunningham passes to Carter. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And here's Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. Ooh, poked away. Out on his own on the break. Here's Pippen. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
He's checked by Carter. Softly drops in the floater. And the Pacers lead by 13.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Back to Cunningham. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Barnes has got rebound number 7 tonight. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
Assist from
Jackson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Cunningham. And there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Pass to Rose. Back to Jackson. Now here's Barnes to the wing on the left. Shot is up. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
Soft touch off the glass.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Jackson can't get it to go. The 76ers running out of time. And he drives in. And the basket by Pippen.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
This guy loves playing the role of the villain. It's what motivates him to play well on the road, I think. And he did just that tonight, channeling that energy in a positive way, getting a huge victory away from home.
This has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
Here's Jackson, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 9-point game here. .136 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hampton from deep. Pacers with a rebound. Rose outside. Jackson outside. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Here's Carter, tipped away. Rose, the pass to Towns. Here's Jackson. He's checked by Carter. Rose outside. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. And the Pacers lead by 12.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Philadelphia foul. Scottie Pippen. That's his second personal foul. Team is already in the penalty.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Jalen Rose at the line.
And so Rose knocks them both down.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Hampton. The 3 is up. Kersey pulls it in. Outside Jones. Here's Kersey. Rose outside. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For our terrific...